Come on in, pull up a chair and take a load off, because today I'm going to take a first look at Beadle Grimm's Complete Character Chronicles for Pathfinder, including the Complete Rogue and the Complete Wizard. And we will dive on into these character chronicles right after this. Howdy, 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 gang. Welcome once again to the Duct Tape Studios. I'm Jeff McAleer, your host here at the Gaming Gang channel. You might be thinking, wait a second, Jeff, hey, I know what you said in the open you're going to take a look at, but Beadle Grimm's, they don't make Pathfinder products. Oh, but yes, they do now. In fact, there are two lines that are dedicated to Pathfinder. We're going to take a look at one today. We'll talk a little bit about the other in just a few moments. But I am going to be diving on in and taking a peek at the Beadle Grimm's Complete Character Chronicles for Pathfinder. There are 5 different character classes available. There is the Cleric, the Fighter, the Druid, the Rogue, and the Wizard. And today, I have an opportunity to share with you both the Rogue and Wizard Complete Chronicles. They carry an MSRP of $40. They are available for pre-order right now. There are some limited edition character chronicles for each of those 5 character classes that do have some special artwork on the covers, and those carry an MSRP of $75. So that said, let's swing on over to the other camera, because first off, here I've got the Complete Rogue Chronicle. And I am going to take the shrink wrap off here. So you can see I have not taken a peek at this at all. This is really a first look. Wow. Tell you what, this cover is kind of a faux leather. I believe it's a vegan leather is what they're calling it. That is very, very nice. So as you can see, let's try to get a little bit of an angle here so you can kind of see the symbol that's on the front. So that's very cool. Taking a look at the back. These clock in at over 200 pages. So a few things that I do want to mention before we dive on in. First off, the fine folks over at Beadle Grimm's did reach out and ask me to take a look at these character chronicles. In fact, we're going to probably have an opportunity to check out the other release, their special limited edition Absalom City of Lost Omens that is on the horizon as well. So anyway, they reached out, asked if I wanted to check these out. I said, yeah, absolutely. But please keep in mind that neither I nor anyone else affiliated with the Gaming Gang has received any other sort of compensation for me to share this coverage with you. And these days, it's important for you to know that. Also, I'm going to say picture in picture up here. So I'm going to be cutting off a little bit of the top left of this chronicle and the other Wizard Chronicle as we take a look. So other thing I want to mention, we're not going to look at each and every page. I just want to give you a good feel for what's contained in these 2 character chronicles, kind of give you an idea of what you could look forward to if you decide to pick them up yourself. So let's open this on up. One of the first things I'm going to notice as I try to center this up for you is the pages are rounded. That's pretty interesting. Nice. So here we've got the opening. So we've got, I believe this is broken up into sections, essentially. So this is broken up into kind of the birth of the character, the background of the character. Then we get a section that's going to contain all the rules for that class from both the core book and the advanced player's guide for Pathfinder, but for that class only. So if you are playing as a rogue, you're going to have all the rules that you need at your fingertips, but you're not going to have everything else for every other character class as well. So, and then we've got a journal section, I believe, as well. So let's see what we've got. So we've got a birth certificate. We have a character sheet. Looks like we've got an extended character sheet here. Yes, we do. Yeah, look at that. Very nice. I'll tell you one thing. This paper stock is very, very nice as well. It's got all her feats and abilities, archetype feats. Yeah, this is an extended character sheet for sure. So we've got contacts and contracts, important places, important quests. So you're going to be able to put all the information of all the adventuring that your character did right here in the Chronicle. So we've got a couple of bookmarks. So this has a matte finish right here because, of course, this is made for you to be writing in. I also understand that this is supposed to lay flat. So let's see. See how well it does laying flat. Not too bad. Not too shabby. So now we get into the rules and references for the rogue. Move that out of the way. It was kind of stuck there. And as I mentioned, everything you're going to need from the rogue class is located here. A little kobold. Gotta say, the paper stock here, this is really nice as well. Nice and thick. This is really, really nicely put together. I can tell you that right now. It's going to hold up very well. Okay, so here's all the rules that we've got. So here's all the different feats, skill descriptions. So we're still looking at the various different skills. So as you can see, we have little tabs that run along the side. So we're in the class information right now. Hand over the loot. We got some cool artwork throughout this as well. And I do believe that this artwork is new. This is not artwork that's just being reproduced from the Paizo releases. I mean, there might be some, but some of this looks new. I mean, it's not jumping out at me. Oh yeah, you've seen that before, Jeff. I don't think so. Okay, so still going through all of the various different skills. Now we have the archetypes, the subclasses, dual weapon warrior, the duelist, martial artist, the lore master. So then we get adventuring for fun and profit. So this is general rules and conventions of how the game is played. And I'm going to take a guess that this is probably going to be reproduced in each of the Chronicles. So just some information about playing 2nd edition Pathfinder. And here we also have different actions. This is actually far more in depth than I was actually expecting. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so we've got equipment now, it looks like. Yep, gear. There we go. Talking about various different gear. Poisons. Different venoms. Looks like this is still more. Are these poisons? Or cause the funny thing is, these are like recipes, but they actually look like, well, I like whiskey bread in the jar. That's pretty wild. These look like legitimate recipes. We got souvenirs, apparel. Okay, so I have seen that image before. And then we get into the journal. The only person you can trust is yourself. So we've got the journal here. Oh, it's actually broken up. We've got some grids. Wanted to put maps, draw maps in here. I'm not even going to try to read that. Try to make that out. Love the roguish lifestyle that most townsfolk cannot abide. Lawman got you down. Don't get seasick. Then the Shackles is the place for you. All right. So, oh, look at that. So we've got some sketches. It's like another, this is a fold out for drawing a map. The certificate of death. And we get the open game license. And I understand that we have, let's see. Aha, there we go. There's supposed to be like a combat tracker of some sort. There we go. It's a battle board. Oh, wow, that is mighty thick. I'm just double checking to make sure it's one thing, not two. But yeah, this is very solid, and of course, it's like a whiteboard, a dry erase. And that slips into this pocket in the back. There's enough room for you to slide some other items in there as well. And then you've got this band to hold that in place. Of course, we still have those two bookmarks as well. So that is the complete Rogue Chronicle. Let's take a look at the complete Wizard Chronicle. And of course, this is going to go into a lot of spells. So we're going to have that in here as also. There is some info on the back. It says this complete character chronicle is a full-size book that includes complete feats, spells, and rules from the Pathfinder core rulebook and advanced player's guide, as I had mentioned, for your class and your class alone. There is original artwork, okay. Expansive character sheets, right? Journal section. And it is a custom whiteboard to track your progress. All right. Take the shrink off of this. This is kind of a cool purple color to it. So this is the complete Wizard Chronicle. Oh, there's the Wizard's Tower for you, too. All right. There's our certificate, our birth certificate again. Here's the character sheet with loads and loads of info here. Fill this up with all of your adventures, all your spells. Jot down tons and tons of notes. There's leadership events, Pathfinder Society equipment, Pathfinder Society log. Okay, we get into the important places, important contacts, important quests. Then we get into the rules and references. And the wizard class, discussing the wizard class itself. So here we have all of the rules that you would need if you were going to play a wizard. So it's all in here with the feats. I would think that the page count might be a little higher for this because of the spells. But then again, the thief has a lot of different skills as well. So we're going to get into focus spells. Got archetypes here. Archaeologist, Blessed One. Got the 2 bookmarks here. And you notice the bookmarks are in the colors of the accents up front. So we've got purple and white. So Beastmaster, Medic, Ritualist. We've got familiar abilities, potential familiars. Then we get into spellcasting. Once again, I'm skipping through a lot of this. But really, really well done. Another kobold. I got to be honest, I really like the character design for a lot of the Pathfinder monsters. I like them better than a lot of the D&D. So I like the goblin character design. I love the kobold character design. I find them more interesting than the Dungeons and Dragons character design. Not all, I'm just saying some. Okay, so I've seen this artwork before. This is from a standalone adventure. I don't remember the title of it off the top of my head. It was actually the first of these standalone adventures that came out for 2nd edition Pathfinder. So we've got our arcane spells. So we've got an index, right? This is essentially an index of the various different spells because it's going to give us a page number where to find them. And then we get into the full spell descriptions. Oh, nice. Dragon form. That's some pretty cool artwork there. I have to say, I have never had an opportunity to get my hands on any release from Beadle and Grimm's. I've seen some videos on occasion, but this is very impressive. This is really, really nice. I got to say, even if you weren't going to fill in like the journal portion of the character chronicle, but let's say you tend to play a wizard or you tend to play a fighter all the time, I honestly think these books are very, very useful. Just have at the table for you. It's because it's got all the rules that you need for your character class. Without everything else, you don't need to have the entire core rule book and advanced player's guide sitting there for each and every player. This is really nice. So got tons of different spells here. Then we're going to get into rituals. That's pretty cool. Got the different rituals here. And then we're going to get into the journal. And this looks similar to what we saw in the Complete Rogue. So we've got different quotes and things like that. I do really like how it's not just lines where things are broken up. We get a little map here. We get an image of a stoppered bottle. Got somebody's spell book. A wand. Just a nice little extra touch. My greatest foes. I'm sure that's in the Rogue book too. But there are quite a lot of pages as far as the journal also. And then we've got the death certificate. This is a guest book. That's what was on the back of where you have a sketch and the fold out. And then, of course, we are going to see, because of the accent, we've got the white band here. We had the red band for the rogue. And then we've got that board again, the battle board. And as you can see, this actually has this is plastic on top and on the back. So this is, as you can see, this is nice and thick. I'll tap on it again. So you can tell this is really going to hold up to a lot of plays. Tons of use at the table. All right. So that is the Complete Wizard Chronicle. And we also just took a peek at the Complete Rogue Chronicle. And I will point out, they both have different finishes too. So this is a bit slicker. You can probably even tell, even on camera, that this is flatter, and this has more of like a leathery feel to it. Very nice, very cool. Once again, the Character Chronicles, the Complete Character Chronicles for Pathfinder, each do carry an MSRP of $40 like this. And then there are the limited edition that actually have artwork on the covers, and those are $75. Pretty nice. I am impressed. Of course, I've always seen the Beadle and Grimm's releases look really impressive. But yeah, I had never had an opportunity to take a peek up close. And these are very, very nice. Very, very nice. All right. That is it for this time out. I'll switch on over to the other camera. Of course, if you like this video, by all means, please give it a quick thumbs up. Subscribe to the Gaming Gang channel if you haven't already. And if you do, ding that bell. It'll not only let you know when I upload videos such as this first look, it'll also tell you when my live stream, the Gaming Gang Dispatch, airs Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday evenings at 7 p.m. Central, right here on YouTube. And of course, when you're not watching videos on the Gaming Gang channel, be sure to visit thegaminggang.com for all the latest in gaming news, reviews, and a whole lot more. You know the drill. Get your geek on at thegaminggang.com. Once again, I'm Jeff McAleer. Thank you so much for taking some time out to watch the video. Hope you swing by once again. And of course, until I see you next time, here's hoping each and every one of you gets to enjoy plenty of great gaming with your gang. Oh, hey, you're still here. Well, if that's the case, by all means, subscribe to the Gaming Gang channel by clicking right here. Check out the latest episode of the Gaming Gang Dispatch, or find out what YouTube recommends you check out from the channel. And of course, once again, I'm Jeff McAleer. Thanks for watching.